All right, y'all, I'm gonna try to stay consistent with this. I don't know. It's gonna get busy during the week, but here's another Black movie in honor of Black History Month. And you know I had to talk about Soul Food. Oh my God. Soul Food circles around a Black family. We got Terry, we got Bird, and we got Maxine. I almost forgot her name. Terry, my sister. Okay, let's get into it. So every Sunday, which is very common, like in the '90s, and really we should kind of bring that back though. Most Black families have Sunday dinner. This is Big Mama. Big Mama is the three girls' mama or whatever. Every Sunday, the whole family, their husbands, Maxine got kids. They would all come over. Even the trifling sexual assaultist pastor would come over as well. The thing is, Big Mama is an ableist, and actually, this whole family is abusing Terry, but we'll get to that. But Big Mama, like most Big Mamas, especially in this time period, her health is not great. We know that we don't eat the best food, but it tastes good. Anyways, and so what ends up happening is that Big Mama ends up in the hospital, and she actually ends up passing away. And this little mofo here, this little boy is king of I am in the doll business. He wants to bring his family back together because he does not understand like adulthood. He does not. Because this family has had strife for a very, very long time. And it goes back way behind, way before Big Mama passed away. And Big Mama actually is messy and got a lot to do with it. So let's talk about the sisters. First of all, Maxine is married to a man named Kenny. Kenny was Terry's boyfriend, like in high school, who she caught like they was hooking up in the car outside the house, like steamed up windows and everything. Now you done married this man and had like 4 kids with him, and they just eat Sunday dinner every day. Terry is the only one with any sense in this family. She like has a really good job. She's like, I don't know, a lawyer, an accountant. I don't know. She got a good job, and she is married to a man who also has a really good job. But like a lot of Black men has decided, I want to be a rapper. He don't want to be a rapper, but same thing. Bird is the baby, and Bird is trying to get her life together. She is a hairstylist. She also is dating a man named Lim. Is it Lim? Yeah, she is marrying a man named, actually this is at the wedding. She done been with some messy man because at this wedding, her ex, Samuel, is that how you say his name? He come back, he want his woman. Anyways, messy, messy, always messy, messy. And actually, Ahmad is Maxine's son. So he tries to get the family all back together. While all of this is also going on, like we kind of get like flash forwards, flashbacks. There's lots of stuff going on in this. I'm gonna put my head in front of this for a second, because like I said, they always have Terry messed up. Terry is always the one like, Terry, help us out. Terry, help us out. This is Cousin Faith, and this is Terry's husband, Miles. Everybody got a trifling cousin. This is their trifling cousin. Faith has never had her life together. Now all of a sudden she a dancer. Well, since Terry wants to be a rapper, he got his band or whatever, he want to be, I'm not even gonna mention that producer's name. He wants to be a producer and stuff. She comes, she auditions, and now all of a sudden you sleeping in my house, I'm taking care of you, and you're taking my man. And Terry comes home, I can't remember, or she shows up to the business, wherever it is. She sees this all go down, so she knows. So Ahmad basically lies to everybody. He gets everybody assembled for dinner or whatever. Also in the house there is their great uncle Joe. He never comes out of his room or whatever, but they don't want to get rid of the house either because he lives upstairs. So Terry's the only one because they like, well, Terry, I mean, like, you could just pay for the house and then we'll pay you back. Oh, okay. Okay. And also before this dinner, we get the infamous scene, which is after Terry finds out about Miles and Faith. They all go to like I think it's Maxine's birthday party or whatever, and this is when they're telling her, "Oh, like do it for the family, do it for the family. You could pay for the house." And she said, "The family." She said that I let the family in my house, and the family fucked my husband. They actually had Terry messed up. I am the biggest Terry supporter. I feel for Terry, and this entire family is actually trifling, and the only person in this family got some sense is Terry. But nevertheless, Ahmad tricks them all to the house. They end up all coming. Terry cannot cook. Burr, I don't know about her skills. Maxine, is basically the little big mama of the group. So they, end up, like they all end up showing up to the house because Ahmad basically tells them that he has found out about the money that everyone is like, it's like the little myth in the family that Uncle Joe got this hidden money or whatever, and he knows about it. So of course everybody wants the money, so they show up and they end up having Sunday dinner or whatever. But Ahmad, which this moment has traumatized me for the rest of my life, I will never leave anything on the stove. I never do, because Ahmad leaves a towel on the stove, it catches fire, the kitchen catches on fire, and that causes Uncle Joe to come out of his room finally holding his TV that he drops, and there actually is in fact money inside of it. The money starts flying everywhere, and I guess they're one big happy family. I don't really know. I guess they decide not to sell the house, but this is just the proof that there is always a trifling cousin, and there is always a family member who is just expected to do above and beyond while nobody else pulls their weight. And thirdly, let's go back to having Sunday dinners, because this table spread is why we all have big bags, high blood pressure, and diabetes. But I think sacrifices can be made sometime. So happy Black History Month.